Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about The Chosen. And if you haven't been watching, we've been watching this series about the life of Jesus and the people that he has encountered along the way. If you're first tuning in and you're wondering what this is all about, please go to the Google Play Store and check out The Chosen. It's free. Episode 1 through 4 is free. And I've been getting episode 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's the final first season, all the way up from 1 to 8. I've been getting it all for free. And I think it's because other people have been paying it forward so the rest of us can watch. So please go on and watch. You guys will not regret it. In this episode, it is entitled Indescribable Compassion. Keyword, compassion. Now, ever since the last episode when he turned the water into wine, word has been getting out about Jesus. And in the very beginning, you'll see this leper who's being shunned, stripped of his dignity, not shown any love. The community wants nothing to do with him. He comes across Jesus, and ultimately Jesus heals him from his disease.
Be cleansed.
Now there's this young African-American lady that's from Egypt, and Jesus makes a little bit of a connection with her. And you'll see later on in the episode that she brings a friend of hers who is a paraplegic.
Jesus of Nazareth, my friend, has been paralyzed since childhood. He has no hope but you.
And in the midst of all of this, in the community, people are coming closer and closer. They're spreading the word about Jesus. He's doing his teaching, and everyone is coming in, and you'll just see more and more and more people coming in to listen to him speak. And as he's doing this, this young lady, she's talking to Mary, she's talking to Simon, and Mary and Simon are very concerned because they don't want Jesus to have so much attention being put on him that he becomes endangered. So they sneakily find a way for her friend to come up through the rooftop and be lowered down, like away from all the people. So they get him all the way up on the top of the roof and they lower him down to Jesus so that Jesus can heal him. And then all of these people end up witnessing Jesus healing this paraplegic, which is really quite profound. And so he's basically outing himself here. And other little sprinkles within the episode is very interesting because you see Nicodemus, who I absolutely adore. He always has a lot of questions, but he has this student named Shmuel. And I had made a comment on someone else's thread about Shmuel. Prior to this episode, I really liked Shmuel. I thought that he was going to be a follower of Nicodemus, and he was going to be an amazing leader. So he was a student of Nicodemus. Now he's a leader, and he is clearly showing his own independent way of thinking, and it's quite defiant towards Nicodemus. And Nicodemus, you'll see him throughout the episode, saying some really profound things to Shmuel himself. And it's sad because Shmuel is making his own decisions, and he doesn't have enough information. He's going on his strict religious learnings, and he's not opening up his mind to anything different. And with that, I feel that he's going to put Jesus in danger. He has his rigid way of thinking, and Nicodemus is saying, you know what, no. Don't put God in a box. Don't put God in a box. You don't know what he is capable of, what he can and he cannot do, what he will and he will not do. We don't know that. We really don't know. We think we know, but we don't really know. And so I loved that. And then there was something else that Nicodemus said. He said, fear alone ensures that we are ignorant. And you'll see Shmuel outing Jesus at the end, just basically calling the Romans' attention to Jesus, which is ultimately going to be a big problem. So you see Nicodemus going to Mary, and I just love Nicodemus because he's like, I just want to know, Mary, may I please meet him? I don't care. I have no stipulations. Just please, can I talk to him? Whatever he asks, whatever his stipulations are, I will abide by. Please, I just want to speak to him. And Mary's like, well, we need to keep him protected. It's sad because people like Shmuel and probably many others are going to stop people like Nicodemus from being able to get the answers that they want and the answers that they need and the answers that they rightfully deserve. I tell you, sometimes for me, like, that's where religious gets very, very scary, is when we think we know everything. I mean, we're just humans. All of us are sinful, and we're just human beings, and we're trying to understand the Bible, and we're trying to help others, but like sometimes that can get a little watery, that can get a little dark, and that can get a little scary sometimes. And as I've said before, you know, it is highly important how we communicate with others and what we say to others. I think we need to be careful. But most importantly, let's be open-minded. And this is a beautiful episode. I love everything that I experienced in this episode. It had a lot of depth and a lot of heartfelt moments. But all in all, the most beautiful part about this episode that you'll notice is that each person that he becomes encountered with, he is restoring their dignity. And he is restoring their worth and their self-worth. So in wrapping, I kind of want to go with the theme of compassion here and leave you with a goal for the rest of your week. So how can we be more compassionate to others? Well, one of the things that I have learned is that I need to start showing compassion to myself first. Now, I tend to be very compassionate towards everyone else but myself. And one of the things that I've learned is that is a rusty, dusty, dark road sometimes. If you don't think about yourself first, a lot of the times you can't give the best of yourself to others. So, with that being said, I'm going to challenge you to number 1, take time to know yourself. What brings you joy? And really truly connect with what really brings you joy, and don't let the perception of others dirty up what that truly means to you. Number 2, learn to enjoy your own company. I challenge you to go to a movie by yourself. If that's a little bit too scary, one of the things that I like to do is go to a restaurant, bring my dog, if you have a place that you know that you can go to where you can bring one of your pets with you, and then bring a book and just sit there and read and have quiet time. I actually did that last week, and it was an amazing day. I sat by the water. It was a beautiful day. I brought my dog with me. I really felt rejuvenated. I felt amazing. My cup literally was filled that day. I should do it more. Note to self. And number 3, meditate. Now, you may not be a person who meditates. I remember when I was in high school, I actually took a class on meditation, and I would giggle. One time I walked into class late, made all kinds of noise. Oh my gosh, it was awful. I did not take it seriously at all. But now in my older age, I really feel like meditation is everything, and I truly do feel very connected to God, connected to myself. It is a beautiful thing. Even if it's just 10 minutes, and there's tons of resources on YouTube itself. If it does scare you and you want to connect with God, I would go to Abide. I will connect the link in the description down below so that you can use Abide for your meditations if it's your first time, and they're very inspirational and great food for the soul. All right, you guys, I want you to know how much I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're watching The Chosen, and I hope you're watching my videos, and I really, really, really hope you'll comment down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button and share it with your friends. In the meantime, you all, we have The Masked Singer coming out tomorrow. If you like the show The Masked Singer, my husband and I always like to review that one, and that'll come out tomorrow afternoon. So check that out. Have a blessed rest of your week and into the weekend. Toots.